What is the history of central banking? Have you ever wondered how central banks came to be and what role they play in our economies today? The history of central banking is quite fascinating and spans several centuries. It all began with the establishment of institutions like the Bank of England in 1694. This bank was created to finance government activities and stabilize the currency. Over time, central banks evolved to take on more responsibilities, such as managing monetary policy and regulating banking systems. In the modern world, central banks are crucial for controlling interest rates and managing inflation. They also act as lenders of last resort during financial crises. However, from a socialist viewpoint, the role of central banks can be seen as problematic. This is because they often support capitalist systems by providing financial assistance to governments and large corporations. This can lead to wealth concentration and economic inequality. Interestingly, some argue that central banking has roots in socialist ideas. This is due to its ability to control economic policy and distribute resources. However, this control often benefits the wealthy and large corporations. This phenomenon is sometimes referred to as socialism for the rich, where profits are privatized while losses are socialized. In practice, central banks have been involved in financing state projects and supporting economic transformations. They have played roles in funding large-scale industrial projects and supporting government policies aimed at economic restructuring. However, critics argue that these actions often result in economic inequality and inefficiency. This has been observed in some socialist experiments where central planning led to shortages and inefficiencies. Today, central banks continue to evolve. Some are embracing new roles that focus on environmental sustainability and social equity. However, these efforts are often met with skepticism. Many view them as attempts to legitimize capitalist systems under a facade of social responsibility. The relationship between central banking and socialism is complex. Central banks can be seen as tools for economic management that sometimes align with socialist ideals. However, they often reinforce capitalist structures, leading to criticisms from a socialist perspective. Understanding this history helps us see how central banking has shaped economies and influenced social policies over time.